Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Nicolex here. And today I thought I would go ahead and review Future State Teen Titans #1. So I'm not going to do a full synopsis like I usually do. I'm just going to do like key parts or parts that actually made me have a little bit of a reaction to it. That either shocked me or something like that. Sorry about that. And yeah, I'm just going to go with that. There may be spoilers ahead. I don't know. If so, I'll still leave a timestamp of where to skip to get my opinion and a little bit about the artist afterwards. So we start off with Titan Island in New York. It's in ruins, and I'm just wondering what happened. And then we have a flashback to Dick's birthday party, and I thought it was a nice little moment for the team, and it just has some good vibes to it, and I really like that. And then Nightwing finds the H-Dial in the ruins, and I'm wondering how they're planning to use it against whatever foe to save the day, basically. Then we go to the Titan safe house, where we find out that Cybeast is apparently a thing. Where it's, yes, Cyborg and Beast Boy joined into one body. And I'm just going to say Cybeast is a super cool name. That's dope. But also I'm wondering, how did this happen, and why did it happen? And more importantly, I wonder how their powers work, because it just doesn't seem to make sense of somebody who was turning into animals now being conjoined with somebody who is a machine, essentially, which is really weird. Anyway, then we skip to Corey and Dick, where they're having a back and forth about leadership and what to do and what not to do. And I'm wondering if that's strictly just her not wanting to take risks and Dick wanting to take risks, or if there's an emotional attachment to that. Then we find out that the Titans have new members, which I'm going to say right now, I hate the name Brat Girl and Gorilla Greg. It's very weird. I don't like it. And then we have a new character called Chupacabra, which I really like and I think is really cool. And I'm just wondering what kind of powers he has. It just seems like a really cool concept. Then we go to Cybeast talking. And it was a really good idea for them to have both Cyborg and Beast Boy be able to talk. If they just had one, it wouldn't have worked and it would have been weird. And then when Cybeast is talking about the Horsemen, they say that you will find out the story in Flash #2, which hasn't came out yet, which is weird because you're prefacing a story from a comic that hasn't been released yet, which I find that really weird. It's kind of odd. And I feel like that's something that we're going to, like, with the Superman comic, I feel like that's exactly the same thing. That there's just a lot of story that we haven't got into. And that's one thing I don't like about Future State. But anyway, I'm going to continue on. On Arrow's arm, there is a speedster kind of tattoo. And I'm wondering if she was dating a speedster either before this happened, during this happened. Because it's weird that she would have a tattoo for whatever reason. Then we go to Red X trying to stop the Titans from touching this sphere of energy that has one of the H-Dial characters. I can't remember them. I only read one of them, and I didn't really get into it all that much. But it's holding one of them in there. And he's telling them not to touch anything. But, yeah, it's kind of strange. And I'm wondering what was happening at the time of this. It's just really weird. And then finally we end with Dick releasing Red X out. And I just want to start off by saying Red X is super, super important to me. I really love that character. It's part of why I named my channel what I named my channel. And yeah, so there's that. But also I want to say that I don't think Red X did anything wrong. And I think they're wrongly convicting him basically of anything. Because he didn't really do anything. And then also we see that Nightwing has now put on the Deathstroke mask. Wow, I couldn't talk. And I'm wondering if they're going to change his name now to Nightstroke or Deathwing or Wingstroke, but Wingstroke sounds really weird, so I really hope that's not the one they're going for. And so those are kind of the things that I've seen here and there throughout the comic. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give my opinion now. I love this comic all the way through. This is probably my favorite one so far besides Batman and Harley Quinn. Those three really stick out to me. because it shocked me dozens of times throughout the story. The story was great anyway. I mean, it gave you so much information while giving you not all that much information. And the characters really sold it for me too. The writer is Tim Sheridan. He's done many animated movies. DC's Reign of Superman. He's done Scooby-Doo, Transformers: War of Cybertron, and Masters of the Universe Revelation. Alrighty guys, that's all I have for this video. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.